Am I the a-hole, 26F, for calling my boyfriend, 28M, disgusting for knowing so much about his sister's periods? Boyfriend has read it, but not completely sure if he is on this sub. Reason for throwaway. Might be a bit confusing, but please bear with me. Me and my boyfriend have been together for a year. My boyfriend has been taking care of his siblings, 16F, 12F, 11M, since his oldest sister was born. When he was 18, he moved out of his parents' house and took them with him. He currently has custody over all his siblings. He is a really hard worker, and I haven't seen him or his siblings struggle at all. They have all they need, and as far as I know, has never gone to bed hungry because of him. One of the reasons I fell in love with him is because of his caring nature, especially for his siblings. Not denying to explain the whole dynamics as I know it, but when I say taking care, I mean he took care of them from buying food to helping with homework. He did it all. He was basically mom and dad for them, and he still finished school in the process. His youngest brother even calls him dad. His parents are the definition of deadbeats. Current situation with them is that they don't even know if their parents are alive, and they have no other family. These four is all that is left of the whole family. I slept over at his house last night. This morning around 6 a.m. his sister, 12F, came into the kitchen crying hysterically. She woke up with blood in her pants and freaked out. She started with her period. My boyfriend got her to calm down and explained that she is all right and everything will be okay. He then gave her a brief explanation of what is happening and that her body is changing. He asked her to go and take a shower to get cleaned up and told her where to find the pads his other sister, 16F, is using and to use them as the oldest sister showed her. When she left to go and take a shower, he said, "Shit. I thought we would have another year left." I asked what he meant and he said, his sister, 16L, started her period when she was 13, and he knows not all females and bodies are the same, but he thought it would be around the same time. So he was a bit unprepared for the discussion. I was shocked with that comment and the fact that he knew his sister used pads. Why does he know when she started her period in the first place? Why does he know what she uses? I wanted to ask him why he knows this, but kept the question to myself. When his sister returned from her shower, he asked if every time was all right or is she having any discomfort. I started to get disgusted when he asked that question. He told her she doesn't have to go to school today and he will take her for some shopping. After breakfast, he sat her down in the living room and explained everything in detail to her, regarding what is going on, what will happen, all of it. He said he helped the older sister with her for the first time and will help her as well. He finished with saying that her sister, 16, will be able to help her more with the type of products to use and how they work. I was surprised, shocked, and disgusted about all the things he told her. He was correct in everything that he told her, but no brother should know that much about what is happening to his sister's bodies. Unfortunately, his oldest sister wasn't at home to help. She had a sleepover at a friend due to a project for school, so he took charge of explaining everything. He must have seen the disgust in my face and asked me what is wrong, and it just slipped out. I told him, "You are a disgusting pig." The words just kept coming out of my mouth. I couldn't stop talking. I told him exactly what I thought about the situation, and that it's disgusting that he knows that much, especially about his own sisters, and is now trying to coach the younger sister on what to do. He just asked me to leave. He didn't argue, yell nothing, just said, "Leave my house." I know I went about it in the wrong way, but my stance is the same. No brother should know that much about his own sister's body function. Am I the a-hole? Edit. If you don't believe me, that is fine, but don't comment. I was there. I said what I said. Don't know what I can say other than what I know to proof this is real. I just want to know if AITA, if my stance is correct, and if I should apologize for everything I said. Seeing some of the comments, I think you guys are not understanding my point. I don't want to sound mean, but he could have just called his sister to explain everything to her, or better asked me to explain it to her. I would have been a lot better if it came from another girl. Yes, He explained everything correctly and even told her about the different products to use, but said the other sister will explain those better as she has experience in what actually works. Why didn't he ask me to explain anything to her? I would have done it gladly. There are certain things that should stay private, and especially a brother should not know. Update. To everyone saying he would leave me, you were right. He dumped me. I went to his house to apologize to him and his little sister. The 16-year-old was there as well. She slapped me and shouted at me, calling me vile names. She shouted at me for trying to break the family apart and trying to say her father is a pedo. My now ex got her to stop and sent her to her room along with the other siblings. I wanted to apologize, but before I could even start, he told me to keep my mouth shut and listen. He forgave me before I even asked for forgiveness, but said what he can't forgive is the fact that I basically turned his little sister against him and made her doubt his intentions. It took him almost the full day to get her to talk to him, and she only talked to him after the 16-year-old assured her that he did nothing wrong and only wanted to help her like he helped her. His exact words were, "You turned one of my children against me. That is something I can't and will not forgive. You are dead to me. Now get the fuck out of my house." He said it with so much anger in his voice, and I could see in his eyes that he absolutely hated me in that moment. I was actually scared for myself in that moment. I have talked to some of my friends about this, and you all might be glad to hear. But I'm losing friends as well. Even my own sister is now refusing to talk to me. Yes, in our house. My father had nothing to do with our periods, and my mom handled everything. What should I have done? I thought he did something wrong. I can see I'm in the wrong, but still, why am I being punished for this? His words really hurt me. That is not fair. I didn't even get a chance to explain myself or anything after he was done talking. He again just kicked me out of his house. I am blocked everywhere and can't get a hold of him. I even tried his sister's phone, but I'm also blocked there. Edit. Please stop asking me for his contact number and his name in the comments and PMs. I'm not giving that to anyone. Why would I do that and have one of you try to steal him from me? I screwed up, I know, but I will fix it and get him back. I really do love him, and I know he still loves me. This was just a speed bump. Just wait and see. We will be together again. Please like and subscribe for more.